Hi, we're Richard and Jackie from Early Retirement Wanderlust.
So it's Friday night, we've been back from Europe for 4 weeks and we thought we'd take you through some of the things we've been up to since then.
So as Jackie said, it's a Friday night and we're on the rosé.
Yeah, after spending the last few weeks in Europe, we had made a conscious decision that we were going to stay in the UK for the summer in our beautiful little cottage that we've spent all year renovating.
One of the things we absolutely wanted to do was to make sure that we had time to meet up with family and friends and make sure that we were available throughout the summer holidays for visitors.
We've had a really busy time and the weather has not been kind to us so far. So we've been back for 4 weeks. We've had quite a few visitors already. We had intended to go uphill and down Dale with all these visitors, but we have had a fab time.
The weather has been awful, and it's the first summer that we've actually spent in the UK for quite some time, and it's just been dreadful. But we have made the best of it, and there's been little weather windows, and we've got out and we've done loads. So we thought we'd catch you up with it all. So we were fortunate enough to have our first non-family visitors to the cottage a few weeks ago, and it was some of my colleagues from work. It was so lovely to have them. We were a little bit tight for space, so all the bedrooms were taken, so me and Jackie stayed outside in the van, but it was just so good to catch up with those people that we used to work with so closely on a day-to-day basis, and we haven't actually seen for a year.
Earlier this week, we had our old next door neighbours, Peter and Caroline, come and stay, and that was just so lovely. We've not seen them for quite a while, and we decided that we'd get the Settle Carlisle train up to Carlisle for the day. We had a really good look around. We went into the cathedral, we went up to the castle, but it chucked it down. So we did decide, rather than having a nice meal in Carlisle, that we would come back to Settle. The upside to that is we actually found a fab restaurant. We went to somewhere called the Craven Heifer, and we all had just the most fantastic meals and puddings as well, so proper treat.
It's been lovely having Luke and Charlotte, our son and his partner, up for the last couple of days. Luke's been working from here and Charlotte has had a few days off, and to have that flexibility to just come up and stay with us is so nice.
It is, and it's really funny. Luke loves coming up because we've got a real menagerie of animals that live in the village, so his first port of call was to go and see the donkeys and the goats.
And then we decided that we'd show them a little bit more around the local area. So we took them down to Stainforth, which has the waterfalls, and it's a beautiful little village. And it was just really nice to show them around the local area.
Yeah, but the highlight was when we got back into Settle, we've got an old music hall theatre and they had a beer festival that we didn't know about.
And it just hit all Luke's buttons because he loves his history. So the fact that he could go to one of the oldest music halls in the country and drink beer was just too good to miss.
After finding my love of cycling again when we were on the Ile de Ré, it's been fab to get back out on the bikes. The only disadvantage of that has been there is no easy way out of our village. It is like that, whichever way we go, and seemingly on the way back as well. We're definitely enjoying exploring the areas, and I've found some amazing cafes. There's a pub called the Gamecock Inn in a town called Ostwick, just down the road, that does the most fantastic cakes. So that's definitely going to be a firm favourite on my cycles.
One of the great things that happened to me this week was that I went out on a bike ride on my own, and I actually bumped into two Settle wheelers, and they were so nice, such a lovely couple. We chatted on our route through. They informed me about everything to do with the local cycling club, and we managed to keep in touch so that we're just starting to meet new people in the local area. One of the things I really enjoyed in the last couple of weeks was going down to the local rugby club and joining their Friday night touch rugby session. It was great, but it just means that we're really busy on a Friday night and I haven't been able to go since, so I need to make it a priority and get down because it was really nice to meet local people from the local area.
We've still got quite a few weeks after the busy summer left. We've got lots of people coming up to stay with us, which is going to be amazing. And then we've started making plans for what's next.
Yeah, we're looking to fit in a sneaky little trip at the end of the school holidays up to Scotland. We're not entirely sure where we're going to go. There's the thought of doing a 3-island trip to Colonsay, Jura and Islay, or maybe going a little bit further north and just sampling what Orkney's got to offer.
After that, really, really exciting. My mum, who is on a quest to do the 50 states of America, has asked if we would like to join her on an RV trip, taking in, I think it's about 8 states, which will just be amazing. So there's more news of that to come.
Yeah, the prospect of cruising through middle America and small town America is just going to be amazing. And then we've booked a family ski trip with the kids and their partners, so we're going to do something similar to what we did last year, but we're quite excited about the prospect of staying out in France and taking advantage of a longer ski trip, but in the van.
Yeah, and we really cannot get our head around all the Schengen rules, so one of the things we're going to have to do is sit down and just really map out our 90 days in and 90 days out, because the way we want to do it isn't easy.
It is the world's most complex system, and I think we're just going to have to get paper and pen out and try and map it out.
We have got the calculator, but that's not helping us at the moment because it's not telling us what we want to do.
So that's it. We caught you up on everything we've done. We do feel a little bit guilty that we haven't been doing as much YouTube as we would normally do.
For now, we're just going to keep enjoying our life in the Dales. We love nothing more than just spending the evenings chatting, cooking, listening to a bit of music and loving life.
So this is our normal Friday night. This is what we do. We hope that you feel that you're a little bit more caught up with our very simple life. It's going to carry on going through the summer, but we're really, really excited about what's to come. That's it.
Yep, bye.
Bye.